Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Just wanted to do a quick video today about situational awareness and self-defense training and how it can help you to stay safer on the streets. I've taught self-defense and martial arts for well over 30 years now to military personnel, law enforcement, and of course civilians. And one of the questions that always comes up is regarding situational awareness. And I usually ask our students what they think situational awareness is and what it means to them. So I think I'd like to start this discussion by actually giving you a definition of what situational awareness actually is. Situational awareness is the ability to notice and understand what exactly is going on around you at all times. Not just seeing what's going on around you, but actually having a full understanding of what's going on around you. Because you can see what's going on, but not really understand what's going on around you. And I think what helps you to have a better understanding of situational awareness and what's going on around you is the ability to recognize danger before it happens. And one of the best ways to do that is to, actually have an understanding of what pre-attack indicators are. These are always indicators that happen before an attack. Whether or not you see them, they're there. Most people will miss it, or they'll say something along the lines of like, the attack came out of nowhere. No attack ever comes out of nowhere. People just miss the pre-attack indicators. And that's probably one of the most important things when it comes to situational awareness. Which brings me to our number one tip that I give to everybody when we do these workshops. No earbuds. When you're walking around, there's no reason to have two earbuds in your ears. Why? Because you're taking away 50% of your ability to be able to defend yourself, right? So when you're walking around on the street, you don't walk around with a blindfold, right? No, because that would be silly. But nobody thinks twice about walking around with two earbuds in their ears. So I would say if you have to listen to music or whatever it is while you're walking around, then just use one earbud and not two, right? To discuss the next thing regarding criminals specifically, not just attacks, but actual criminals. What do these guys actually look for? Well, one of the things that they look for are quick, easy, simple targets, right? Because they don't want to go to jail and they don't want to be in the hospital because that's bad for business, right? They're not out on the streets, they're not making money. So you need to be aware that that's exactly what they're looking for. Easy, simple, quick targets. So don't be an easy target. And the second thing is always assume three things about an attacker. Always assume they have nothing to lose, always assume they're not alone, and always assume that they have a weapon. Always, always, always make those three assumptions. So as I mentioned previously, we conduct a lot of workshops over the years we've done. I can't even remember how many we've done already, but situational awareness obviously is the first thing that we teach, and we also teach physical self-defense, being able to physically defend yourself. But the question that we always get is, what's more important? Is it situational awareness, or is it being able to defend yourself physically? Well, situational awareness is actually self-defense. It's just the non-physical part of self-defense. But to us, situational awareness is by far the most important part of self-defense. Why? Because you don't have to become physically involved. You could protect yourself without becoming physically involved. And shouldn't that be one of the keys about protecting yourself, is not becoming physically involved in an altercation? That's absolutely what you should be looking for. So that leads us up to our tip number 2, which is actually an exercise and not really a tip. And the exercise is, while you're walking around, make it a habit to start looking at everybody's hands. You'll notice a lot about people while you're walking around just by noticing their hands. Why? Because one of the things that happens is if they have a weapon, they need their hands to actually hold the weapon, right? So that tells you what's happening there. Or they need to ball up their fist in order to punch you, right? Those are the things that you could actually look for. So if you really liked what I said today and you've actually have learned something and you're interested in learning more, we conduct these situational awareness and self-defense workshops all over New York City, and we also travel a lot as well. So if you have an interest in actually learning how to defend yourself, not just situationally, but also physically, I hope that you would take a deeper look into what it is that we do in the workshops that we have available, and perhaps you'd consider booking a workshop for you and your friends, or coming to one of our workshops alone. So if you have any question, please feel free to reach out. We're always happy to help. And I want to thank you for your time, and please stay safe.